Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Zadi, and for today's video I wanted to sit down and do my makeup while I talk to you guys about some things that I want to get off my chest. And also I find that, oh my gosh, there's an ambulance passing by. It's so scary. Okay, so I've been feeling very overwhelmed lately, especially with finals coming up. If you're in college, you know. I've just been feeling really overwhelmed lately, and I figured today I wanted to kind of snap out of it, put some makeup on, feel a little bit better. Now, this is not a tutorial on how to do your makeup or anything. This is just me hanging out with at least one of you. And I just want to say a couple of things that might help some of you out there, that maybe can help you motivate yourself to finish the semester strong, or just feel a little bit better, or like you're not alone during these times. So that's what the purpose of this video is. Now, before I get started, I want to give a quick shout out to Sandra Piñon, which is a local jeweler. Guys, I can't say the word jewelry. I can't say that word. I don't know why. I think it's my Mexican accent. I can't say that word for the life of me, but basically she has rings, necklaces, bracelets, all kinds of cute stuff, and she's local to me, so, and to most of you guys, so I would recommend to go check her out. I'll put her Instagram right here. And the reason why I'm bringing her up is because I'm wearing two of her earrings. No, oh my gosh, I can't think today, guys, help. I'm wearing two of her rings. This is like a little dangly ring, which is so cute, and it's sterling silver. And then this one is a rose quartz little like stone, which is really nice and so cute. And I believe it's like the stone of love, like self-love and stuff like that. So I really like it, and it's pink, so it's cute. And then these are by Julian, or from Julian. So anyways, with that being said, we're just gonna get started. So I saw this post of a person saying like, this is a perfect time for you to learn a new language. Or also, you guys, I'm gonna be using my viewfinder as a mirror because I'm not prepared. But yeah, this person was saying like, this is the perfect time to do all kinds of crazy stuff, like learn a new language, open up a business, all kinds of little things, because we have so much time. And I remember feeling, when I first saw the post, I remember feeling like, oh my gosh, like this is so crazy stressful. Like, what should I be doing? Like, I really want to open up a business, like, is this my time, blah blah blah. But then I realized I have so many things to do, like with work and school, which I'm very thankful, you know, to be able to work from home and go to school at the same time. But it's also very overwhelming, and I don't know, I remember feeling very like pressured and like feeling like I wasn't doing anything, right? And then a couple of days after I saw that post, I think it was the next day actually, when someone scratched it out, that part, and was like, no, it's absolutely okay if you're not doing that, you know, like we're going through a pandemic, and it's totally fine if you're not doing anything. Like, it's totally okay, don't beat yourself for it and whatever, right? So then I was like, oh my gosh, like that's exactly what I was thinking. Like, I just don't have motivation, you know. It's like a very scary time for a lot of us, and I just thought it was very like accurate, and I just thought I'd let someone else know, you know, that it's okay to not come out of quarantine with like a new language learned, or like if your body doesn't look perfect because you haven't worked out, like it's totally okay. I personally have been getting into working out again, which is something that I haven't done, and I'm serious, like a year, probably more than that I haven't like seriously worked out and actually felt good. So that's something that I've been doing, but that's totally personal. Like, I don't feel the need to make anybody else feel like, hey, if you're not working out, like what are you doing with your life, you know? Like, that's just ridiculous. Everybody's going. And actually that leads me to my next point, which is something that I also saw on social media, which was a little phrase that says, we're all going through the same storm, but we're on different boats. And that to me was like, I'm not even doing my makeup. That to me was just so like, no one could have said it better, you know? We're all going through the same thing, and we're all scared, we're all nervous, we're all, you know, all these things, but we're all going, or we're all in different boats. Like, we're all in different situations, or I don't even know why I put more concealer. We're all going through different things, you know, like some of us are losing our jobs, some of us are getting more work, some of us are going through it, you know, and everybody's different. So that's why it's okay to not be doing absolutely everything successfully right now. I just wanted to share those things because there's so many people right now that feel pressured, including me. For a second, I was like, oh my God, like I should be opening up my business. But it's like, no, I'm kind of really scared right now. I can't even think straight. And it's just like I'm constantly thinking about what's going on and when it's going to end and all that crazy stuff. The last point that I want to talk about, it's a little bit more like long. But basically, okay, so I'm going to tell you guys a quick little story time. So for those of you that are in college, you probably can understand a little bit better. Hopefully I explain it so that everybody does. But spring break happened. And spring break was the week where I got my wisdom teeth surgery. So I wasn't really doing much, you know, and I was just kind of resting it out, whatever. That week is over, and then that Monday was when classes were going to be continued online. And I personally have had experience with online classes. So it wasn't that I was scared to do online classes. I'm sure a lot of you guys went through that, you know, like where this was your first time, it was forced to do an online class, and I'm sure that was tough. But for me, it was not my first time. I like online classes. I think they're so good, or like fun or whatever, but not when it's all 4 classes, you know, or full time or whatever, you know. So I remember that week I was so scared, so overwhelmed, because my classes are project based and they're like big projects. We don't really do essays, we don't really do like quizzes, things like that. It's just projects, like, and you're on your own, you know. So I was so nervous to log back into Blackboard and see what my professors were going to do. I was just kind of like avoiding it. We were supposed to go back on that Monday after spring break. And I didn't log it back into Blackboard until that Friday because of how scared I was. Now, I'm going to tell you guys really quick what classes I'm taking, just so you have a better idea. So I'm taking Graphic Design 1, Graphic Design 2, Graphics, Ads, and Layout class. It's just like another graphic design class, and digital photography. And actually, fun fact, I was so excited for this semester. This is probably my first ever semester since starting my college career, where all of my classes were like based on my major and minor, which were like all like my interest, you know, like this is why I went to college, you know. Because I like graphic design, because I like photography, because I like creating and all that stuff, which is why I have a YouTube channel. But yeah, it was like my first semester doing this, and it sucked. It absolutely sucks that we have to switch to online, you know, because I don't get to see my professors. They don't get to tell me like, or show me or whatever, you know. So it really sucks. But I mean, there's way more scarier things and worse things going on right now. So there's that. But I remember that Friday when I logged back in, I was like, holy, like I am gonna go through it this semester. And I remember being very overwhelmed and like almost to the point of like crying, because again, I was just so sad that or not just me, you know, I sound very selfish, but that my classes were going to be switched online, you know, and I was so excited. It wasn't like my English and a random science class. Like these were my major and minor classes, like classes that I've been most excited about my whole entire college career, you know. So I was just very mainly just sad because that was happening. And I came into my mom's desk at home or whatever, and I told her like Mom, I am so sad, you know, like I told her what I felt and how I was like so overwhelmed or whatever. And she was just like, she said these words to me, and I was like, oh, like they're not even that crazy, but I don't know, it just hit different, you guys. So she said, okay, I understand you're sad, but maybe it's time for you to teach yourself, you know, like maybe it's you'll be okay. Like that really like taught me, or like made me realize that like I've been taking my professors for granted for way too much, and that's something that's like not okay, you know. So when we go back to face, I'm gonna like love them so much. But yeah, it just like really stuck out to me that she was like, okay, well maybe it's time for you to teach yourself. So I mean, all of us are very, how do I say this? We're all capable. We're all capable of teaching ourselves whatever classes we're going through. Some are going to be harder than the others, you know, but there's YouTube. We have our friends from class or classmates, or maybe like you have an older sister or brother, or just Google in general, you know. Everybody can Google so many things and it will come up. So I just wanted to kind of give you guys courage, or encourage you guys to really try and just kind of like believe in yourself, that you can teach yourself, that you can do this by yourself. And yeah, that's basically what I've been feeling lately. And ever since then, obviously I have been taking the initiative to really like research and really like Google how to do things, and I've been getting through. So I wanted to share that because at least for me, and I'm sure for most of you, finals week is coming up in the next 2 weeks or so. And I just wanted to remind you guys that you guys can do it. You can teach yourself. You can figure this out. You will do this. You will do great. You will take those exams and ace them. And you can study. You can sit down and teach yourself, take notes, all that good stuff. That's basically what I wanted to say, because I personally needed that, and my mom told me that. And of course my mom doesn't have the power to speak to all like anybody else but me, you know. So I wanted to share that with all of you, and hopefully at least one of you can take that and really feel motivated to finish the semester strong, to go out of your way to, again, educate yourself. Because, oh, and this is something that my boss also told me recently that I wanted to talk about also. It's very quick, but never stop learning. He told me this recently because I was debating if I should take summer classes or not. And of course he's like, of course you should. And then I was like, well, what if I can't pay for them because they're so expensive? And he was like, okay, you know what? If it's with the money, like, that's fine. You don't have to take the classes. But always go out of your way to learn. Learn something every single day. Like, always never stop learning, you know? And that really also stuck to me. And I just wanted to share it with you guys because, I don't know, I feel like that's something that's so, like, it's so good to hear and, like, be motivated to finish the semester strong, okay? I don't know, you guys. I'm going insane, as you can see. It's been officially over a month since I've seen Julian. If you don't know, Julian's my boyfriend. And I just miss him so much. He's my best friend. But I really wanted... I didn't even finish my makeup. Oh my gosh. I just put concealer and I was like, I'm good. Okay, so I finished my makeup really quick. Again, nothing crazy. I'm literally just going to wash this off in a couple of hours, so whatever. But yeah, you guys, I just wanted to share something from the heart to hopefully, again, motivate somebody out there. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please make sure to do so. And also click the little bell to be notified every single time I post a new video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And also comment down below how you've been feeling, how you've been doing during this quarantine, or at least lately. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye guys.